Good morning, this is Stephen S. Wynn. I'm on another connecting mission, another mission to just be there for someone, to be present, and to bring God's hope and healing to the person as a result of that. This time I'm going to see who I call Ahnuld. My alias for this guy is Ahnuld because he used to be a bodybuilder, and so I called him Ahnuld. Anyway, so this guy is really struggling for direction in life. He's living in his car. He has a very tough manual labor job in very cold temperatures, and so I'm going to go and just see how I can help him. And so please pray for Ahnuld and me as I interact with him, as I seek to connect with him spiritually. Last night was rather chilly. I got down to 17 degrees here in my car, and I was so grateful for the hot water bottle that I put in my sleeping bag, and kept me pretty toasty warm until about 5 something this morning when I wanted to get up anyway. So what a blessing. I praise God for that. This morning I was reading Genesis 3 for my time with God, and it struck me that the foundation of Satan's temptation of Eve there in the Garden of Eden was to shift her focus away from God and place it on herself. And he promised her that her eyes would be opened. And he was right. Her eyes were opened. But the problem is that when she opened her eyes, she was in a lower position, not a higher position. You see, she already had the highest position possible through her connection with God, the highest being in the universe. And so when she shifted her focus from God to herself, then she lost that high position. And she realized how inadequate she actually was. And as I read this, it hit me between the eyes that I do exactly the same thing. Satan tempts me to take my eyes away from God and a trusting, joyful friendship with Him, and he tempts me to focus on myself. And he tries to deceive me into thinking that I can achieve a richer, sweeter experience somehow on my own than I can connected with God. And of course, every time I fall for that, I realize that I didn't ascend, I descended. It actually brought me down. And so I just pray with all my heart, and I ask for your prayers for me, that I will value God's joyful, satisfying connection with me so consistently that when the devil comes to me and tries to tempt me to look at myself instead of at God, that I will keep my focus on God, and that I will continue to trust Him, that He has already given me the most joyful experience possible through His connection with me.